This guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun handoff here. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. A running play called on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. So New Mexico State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team. Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So it's third and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Nevada offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Handoff here from the shotgun. Great cut there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Crucial third down play after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now it's second down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada. Setting the tone early on offense.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score Nevada 7, New Mexico State 0.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
13, set to advance on the football.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after the incompletion. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. The protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
He'll field it close to the 50. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quick throw to his receiver. Has caught. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. First and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he scores! Touchdown, Wolfpack. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Nevada 14, New Mexico State 0.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Finds room at the 30. It's a fumble. And the offense recovers the fumble. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
And the Aggies take over 1st and 10.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Curtin, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now the 40. At the 30 now. At the 10 now. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Nevada. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
They had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score Nevada 21, New Mexico State 0.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Gets some space around the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Nevada offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped, incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Looking to make a big play downfield. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught near the goal line. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
New Mexico State, 14.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Nevada's offense retakes the field now. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? He's looking deep here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. An effective play. Good for a first down to the 35. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Hold, open.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Wideouts now clustered. They'll change the pre-snap look now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws it to the right. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up the third down play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. And here comes the punter onto the field. Here's the punt, high in the air. And the ball fair caught right at midfield. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half. Nevada will kick it off as we start the second half.
Nevada, 21. New Mexico State, 14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll tackle him at the 27. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Spins away from defenders. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Made the defense look slow that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this one out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Nevada offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here comes the bunch formation. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's a quarterback keeper. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
The pass on first down. Caught by the back. Tackle on the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Second and 10 here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up...
Touchdown, Wolfpack. That puts them on top in the second half.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Defense is coming after him. He's got him on a crossing route. Tackle made after a big gain. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another first and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, that one's picked off.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
It's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, Kirkus, Nevada in front right now. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. Trying to extend the play. It's caught downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass is caught. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nevada. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes a quick grab. Gets into space at the 50. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Dumps it down to the back. Caught.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Finds room at the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handing off on the draw play. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. Here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. That is a clear no-no. Illegal forward pass cost him 5 yards. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. And the offense will just take a knee. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now, and with a conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.